For earnings, which companies are on the board as far as highly anticipated?
Troy, you want to go through the earnings and we go
through I'll go through the ones that we've talked about, are in the portfolio, excited about. We got Uber tomorrow before opening.
Love long term.
My
underrated. Uber love.
If you listen to Jensen last week talk about his partnerships, Uber was one of the companies that he spoke about, and Stellantis and talks in autonomous driving in vehicles. Love Uber. We did a whole segment on Uber here on Market Mondays. Excited about that tomorrow before on. Shopify is tomorrow morning as well. Spotify as well. Pfizer. We got AMD tomorrow after close. Y'all already know. I mean, we're pretty well.
Spotify, excuse me.
Yeah. Arista Networks will be reporting in the portfolio. Supermicro is reporting tomorrow as well. I would say Beyond Meat, but let's skip that.
I don't care what they're doing, earnings. That sector is over with.
Yeah. We got Robinhood on Wednesday, which is
love. Absolutely.
It was the one that got away this year. AppLovin, which is in one of the ETFs we've been talking about. And McDonald's is tomorrow. So when we're talking about, Qualcomm had that big announcement, and we covered it last week. They're reporting as well. ARM. So we got this is like that second tier of AI when we're talking about ARM and we're talking about Qualcomm. And then we got
Can we talk about who's going to be negatively affected in earnings by AI and Duolingo? I don't care how much compute and how much tokens y'all use. It's over with. Apple, if Apple and OpenAI is a competitor, wrap the business up, bro. I love y'all over there, but
gonna be tough.
Stock wise,
gonna be tough.
Long term, not good.
Thursday is another one that we talked about actually at our last event, mastermind event in January, which was Feature Energy. So we talked about Arista, they're reporting this week. Then we talked about Celestica, which had it at a blow away quarter. But we talked about Vistra as well. They report Thursday before opening. Another one of these energy plays that I think is going to be prominent. So definitely a big week. But I'm most excited, obviously, about Tuesday. I really want to see how AMD reports. So to see how we're going to be moving forward. Maybe we got to add some more stacks to it.
Yeah, Datadog is also Thursday.
Yep.
Iris, Open Door, they're trying to build a little army like Sailor has built over there as well. I'm interested to see what they'll do. But yeah, Uber would do great long term for sure. McDonald's is still strong. Yeah, it's been a great year. It's been a great year of earnings and performance in the stock market. So much so NASDAQ on a 7-month win streak.
Yeah. You know what? There's a company here too that I feel like we might have talked about them on the second episode of Earn Your Leisure, which is Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They're reporting on Wednesday after closing. I'm interested in how they report for a couple of reasons, but the number one reason is that I watched the CEO speak last week in Saudi Arabia. And he was pretty convicted on the story of how Snap has evolved. And its second largest market is Saudi Arabia, which was unbeknownst to me. So I had to do a little bit of research on that and how they're expanding, the segment that they're expanding in, the tools that they're using, the fact that they're about to hit, I think they're about to cross over 1 billion monthly users. When, most times when we talk about social media, we're talking about Meta with WhatsApp and Instagram, and we're talking about TikTok. But Snap, 1 billion users is a lot of users for a company that's trading, I think, maybe at $8. There's something going on over there that I got to keep doing a little bit more research on. But something. You
mean a long term or in terms of a trade?
I feel like maybe at some point, with the platform that they've built, the amount of users that they have, the international expansion, somebody's coming for that.
To buy it?
I feel like it's a valuable asset.
Yeah.
Especially in the
move that they're making over there. Yeah.
You're right? Like when you start seeing things like that, I'm like,
especially with everybody going over there to figure out a deal, Meta can't pick them up. Yeah.
So we'll just keep an eye on it.
Well, let's put Rashad, if you were the CEO of Snapchat, who would you be looking to offload the company to or sell to?
I just don't see the value in it. I mean, I feel like if Saudi Arabia is the second biggest market, I don't know how that's beneficial. Saudi Arabia has 48th, ranks 48th in the world's population.
What about in terms of power, though?
And capital.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as kids still use Snapchat. People make money on Snapchat. It's never really died. It stayed around. But as far as relevancy is concerned, I don't see what they do that Instagram doesn't do, or Twitter or TikTok. I don't see their competitive advantage. They're there, but I wouldn't see a need to acquire Snapchat if I was TikTok or Meta.
So I think you kind of said maybe one of those points that makes it attractive is that you said kids use it, right? And so that means that your population stays young, and it maybe can continue to stay young because you always have a demographic. It's like when we thought about Facebook maybe 15 years ago, there was a population that was there, and now if you go to Facebook, it feels like that's where your grandparents live. At what point does Instagram become that, whereas TikTok has become for a younger audience?
It got a long way. Instagram still has a long way.
A long way to go?
Yeah, okay. A long way to go. Because it's being powered by people that still use it. So even if they get older, they're still users on it. Like I don't see, and I said this.
Yeah, but Facebook is too, no?
I said this 5 years ago too.
No, I'm saying Facebook still has 1.7 billion users.
It's not culturally relevant. It's not culturally relevant.
Yeah,
a lot of users.
It's not
it's not the driving force behind culture. Instagram is still the driving force behind culture.
Instagram is the jellyfish.
I don't see that going away anytime soon because millennials they're not gonna change. They're gonna still use what they are comfortable using. Younger people might not gravitate towards it at the same rate as but there's a lot of millennials. That's the problem. Like people discredit. It's like music. Like young people matter, but
the tastemaker.
So do millennials. So do Gen X. They matter. They still spend money. They're still active. They're still there.
I'm not arguing that fact. I'm just saying I'm looking at the components like what TikTok has done in terms of they could make an argument that they're moving culture, right? Because that audience.
On a certain level.
You see what I'm saying?
Snapchat's not though.
I didn't say they are. I'm saying that their population is young, right? And so if young people are there, then eventually they will dictate, right, what culture is. At some point, and that's why I say it might be a trend. Now, maybe nothing happens. That might be true too, right? But I'm talking about a stock that during the pandemic was at its heights and now is sitting. Almost feels like it's dormant at under $8 right now?
Yeah, I think it's probably at $7.79. You better call Mark Benioff for somebody.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see that. When I saw him on CNBC and he's doing an interview, I was like, that's interesting.
Fundraising. You got to be visible.
Just be mindful.
Snapchat was $75 in 2021. Now it's $7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a reason for it.
Fall apart. Yep.
Yes.
Snapchat's not coming back from the dead.